Today on Idaho Arsenal, we have one of the best budget sub $1,000 firearms right here, at least in my opinion. Now let's go over what makes this thing awesome and why it's the best. So here we're going to talk a little bit about the trigger. I gotta show you how nice it is. Honestly, I think the trigger has a pretty clean break on it. So I feel like right out of the box, it's got a nice trigger. It's built well, you know, nice texturing on the grips. When I, looking at it, I like pretty much everything about it. So this is made in Pennsylvania. It's got a 4150 chromium barrel. That's what they all have. And, doing research, looking at them, apparently they're one of the best bangs for your buck. So if you're looking to spend under $1,000, this one might be for you. Now, when I was just going over it, looking at it, they make pretty good rifles, IWI. It's Israeli Weapons Industries, if I said that correctly. And so this thing is pretty much all stock. I have changed a few things about this. I have a next level ambidextrous charging handle right here, as well as a PMAG grip. So on this setup specifically, I have a Magpul sling on it and PMAG grip, as well as the SIG Romeo and Juliet. That's that ×5 magnifier with just their red dot. And then the next level ambidextrous charging handle. Came with one PMAG magazine, 30 rounds. That's the Gen 3 with the clear window. So the biggest grip I had, which wasn't a big grip, like mind you, it was out of all things, I thought it was pretty good. But it didn't have an attachment for a single point sling right out of the box. I had to go buy this Magpul attachment point for it and install it by taking it off with the castle nut wrench. Wasn't that bad, all things considering. Other than that, I thought it was a great AR, but let's go put some rounds downrange and see how she shoots. So right now we're gonna show you right out of the box. This is one of the first times firing it, and you're just gonna see if it's overgassed or undergassed, what your thoughts are. So let's give it a try. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Another few rounds of firing. Let's see how it goes. So, final report after all said and done. That's some empty brass. Overall, I actually really enjoyed the gun compared to other ARs that I've shot and other ARs that people have built. I think you can't really go wrong with this AR for the price. Like, the trigger was great. It wasn't overgassed. It seemed to be perfect. It shot well, it shot accurate. Probably put about 100 rounds of ammunition through it, so not tons of ammunition, maybe 150, probably about four magazines worth, 5 magazines worth of 30 rounds. Overall, great gun. Trigger, I really like it. You can always upgrade the trigger if you wanted to, you know, drop in a new trigger like a Timney or something. But even so, these IWI, the Zions, they have an upgraded version of them that you can get from the store, that they did a collaboration with Timney triggers, and that you can buy a nicer trigger for it. Well, I mean, it comes in the gun. So you buy essentially an upgraded IWI Zion I-15, I-15, and it has the upgraded Timney trigger, and then, you know, you're shooting pretty good. So far, I don't think I'd change anything about this gun. You know, maybe eventually I'll put in a different trigger, you know, if I got more competitive with the gun. But so far, right now, the gun outshoots me. And that's, you know, all I want in a gun is for it to outshoot me. And so, if you were looking and you had $1,000 to spend, I'd probably go get the Zion IWI I-15. It's an AR-15 made by IWI. This gun I probably bought for $800 before taxes and shipping. So it probably came out to about $850 after it was all said and done. And then I probably dropped about another $300 on all the attachments and everything, maybe $400. I got the sights on sale, and the foregrip magazine. Where's the magazine? The sling. So all said and done, this gun's probably about $1,100, but great gun. If you want a sub $1,000 AR-15, I cannot highly recommend enough the Zion I-15. I hope that helps. And if you get one, let me know. Tell me what you think. Should I have done anything different? You guys want to see it tested in any other different ways? I mean, so far. I think this is a great gun. It's even got the IWI and the bolt carrier group. So yeah, let me know. Thanks for watching.